Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode from the Rocketcraft server. I hope you're all having a great day. My name is DJ Haribo, and you join me in the dead of night over in the newly planned shopping district for the Rocketcraft server. This is where we're all going to be putting some weird and wonderful shops selling all sorts of lovely stuff that everyone's hopefully going to want to buy. So I'm just in the middle of laying out a few plots here. It's kind of similar concept to what the guys over in Hermitcraft have been doing, where you've got a 10 by 10 plot and you pay a diamond block for that plot, and you can build your shop on there. We're going to go a little bit bigger. We're going to go 15 by 15 to allow some weird and wacky builds to take place. Just because some people are going to need a little bit more space than 10 by 10, and I want to be able to let people sort of express their artistic abilities and building skills in this game. So I'm looking forward to that very much, seeing what people come up with for their shops. But yeah, I'm basically just laying out roughly some plots with some end stone markers because I had a load of end stone and it stands out quite nicely against the grass. So I thought I'd just crack on, get a few plots laid out, and then I'm gonna hopefully build my first shop of the season. Hopefully, I'll be able to build a few more as time goes on. But for now, I've got the equipment to make one shop, and I'm helping someone else out with their shop as well. I'm going to be collaborating with another fellow Rocketcraft player with their shop. So we'll just get a few more plots laid out, not too many. But there's going to be a lot of terraforming involved in this area because it's fairly flat, but as you can see, like there's little differences in the hills and sort of the blocks. So we're going to shave off bits and pieces here and there and try and make sort of shop plots a bit sort of level. Some of them are going to be over hills, and that's fine, but a lot of them are going to want to be sort of dead flat, which is not a problem at all. So I'm just going to get some equipment organised. I'm just going through because I've got a customer who wants something for a shop that's not even open yet. This is the collaboration I'm working on with another player called Guards, um, and we're going to be selling god bows as amongst other things. It's a fishing shop that things that we fish out of the sea we sell. So things like the Nautilus shells and some bows, maybe some fishing rods, and one other thing as well. So yeah, Mr. Moist Puffin would like a god bow, and he can't wait till the shop's built. So I said that he can have one now because I've got them made up. So but Guards is going to be helping out stocking this shop as well as time goes by. So yeah, pleasure doing business with you there, Mr. Moist Puffin. And yeah, I think we're going to sell Power 4 for, I want to say 5 diamonds, and Power 5 for 7, just because the Power 5 is that much harder to get hold of at the moment. So yeah, hopefully he's very pleased with that. He's just looking through the enchantments, but it's got the full works: Flame Punch, Infinity, Unbreaking, and Power for 5. I think he went for on that one. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly check out a few of the other shops that have sprung up. This is the first shop, the rocket shop, one of the most important shops. So if you climb up these vines here, you're supposed to fly in, but you can just climb up as well. So yeah, they've got some stock in at the moment, but I expect that to not last very long. I could probably do with some of these myself actually, because I don't have that many at the moment, and everyone's got their elytras now, so it makes it so much more fun. But anywho, before I do crack on, I need to quickly go and repair a few tools in the XP farm. It's always fun watching this thing going, especially at night. It does look awesome at night. Just look at them raining down. So satisfying to watch. But I also need to get some levels as well because enchanting those bows is very, very pricey. You could be looking at easily sort of 30 odd levels just to make each bow, and that's nuts. But people want the god bows, and it's going to be a lot easier than them trying to enchant them themselves. We've got the knackered bows out of the fishing holes that we've got. So And obviously this um, XP farm is that crazy good that you get that many levels in a short amount of time, and you can actually share it with people. You can have like more than one of you in here at a time because there's that much XP coming in all the time. So I'm just gonna what I've turned it. I think I've turned it off. I'm gonna let it wind down now, and just once the pigs stop raining down, I'll switch off the trident killers, and we can get back over to the shops and get ready to start building this amazing shop. It's going to be very, very sort of decadent looking and very bling. But first of all, we're going to go back over to the shops and give Leslie Pants a hand digging out her shop plot, because she's going to have a big basement under hers, and she needs me to put in a little machine to help her out with her business underneath this shop. She's going to be doing a lot of work here. It's going to be a very, very grindy shop to run, but it should be profitable. I would imagine it will be, because everyone loves building in this particular material. But it's a lot of hard work to gather the resources and actually craft it. So hopefully all this time and effort will pay off as well. But over here, this is the start of the fishing shack. Mr. Gods is building it. We've basically gone for like an old sort of fishing shack in a middle of a pond, with oh dear, why's he got all this collection of animals down here? I'm not sure they're supposed to be down there, Gods, are they? What are they for? Was that an infinite water source when they've all fallen in there or something? But either way, maybe we let them out. Yeah, maybe we let these animals out. They've suffered enough. You're free. Go on, out you get. You can go. Go on now, get. There you go. The pigs are happy down there though for some reason. No? Oh, okay. And there was a chicken in there as well. Man, let's fill that in. Stop that happening again. But yeah, this is the start of the fishing shack, and as you can see, you're getting a basic shape there. But anyway, back to Leslie and her machine that I'm making for her. It's just a quick and simple machine that we're pretty sure is going to break after the update for the Nether hits. So we're just going to make the most of it, smash out as much of this material as we can possibly manage, because I know a lot of people are going to want this particular thing, and that of course is concrete. It's a very grindy job making concrete in Minecraft. I wish it was simpler, but there you are. So you need to gather all the sand, all the gravel, all the colours, and then craft them together, and then you've got to convert it into solid concrete. And at the moment in Bedrock, we've got this very handy machine that Navy Nexus came up with that makes converting concrete very, very simple. But you're not going to be able to stack gravity blocks into themselves after the update. So yeah, we'll make the most of this while it lasts, basically, and see how much we can smash out for Leslie with regards to the materials. But yeah, it's really, really simple machine to make. It's just a couple of pistons and a few blocks and a fence gate and a hopper, and yeah, just like that. So what you do, you flick that lever there, and the sticky piston will pick that fence gate up and pull it back, and then you put water in there, and we just need a block to place the gravity blocks in up above, and then it'll all flow down into there nicely. So we leave that open. Yeah, that's where all the concrete will flow down, unless you pick it up yourself. So let's just get ready to place the glass block up the top here, and then Leslie can get to work. So that's it there. Just plonk that right there. Get rid of these blocks here that you can leave if you want, but don't need to leave them there. And that is good to go. So have fun with that, Leslie. You're very welcome. That's payment for her shop plot. So she's going to have a nice basement down here to do all the work for the shop. Right, and then we've got another shop that's gone up as well. Mr. Moist Puffin has been doing a heck of a lot of end busting, and he's built himself an end shop, and complete with shulkers out the front here as well. You'd be mistaken for thinking you were in the end, and you need to attack them. but you don't. They're just for display purposes. So he's got so much loot that he's dragged out at the end. He's been busting for days, and he's got all these tools and armor, and he's going to be selling this stuff for a diamond less than it cost to make it in the first place. So you've literally got no reason not to buy this stuff, because it's actually cheaper than making it from new without the enchantments. So if you don't like the enchantments that are on sale there, you can just put it on the grindstone and do your own enchantments, but it still saves you a diamond from actually making it yourself. So it's win-win, and he's got so much of this loot that it's all profit for him as well. He's got plenty of elytra. Not really sure that many people are going to be buying the horse armor, but there you go. Dragon heads and shulker boxes as well for days. So yeah, he's I think this could be a very, very popular shop at this early stage in the game, but time will tell. Yeah, there's so much good stuff. I mean, even when players lose their stuff and they're looking to replace it, this is probably the best place to come to get it, because it's cheaper than making it yourself. So very, very savvy business there from Mr. Moist Puffin. Well done, and I expect you'll be rolling in diamonds very, very soon. So I thought for this next little stage of me actually building my shop, we'd do a little time lapse with a little bit of music. You can probably guess from the blocks I'm using and what's in this shulker box what exactly the shop's going to be selling, but I'll let you enjoy the time lapse and see how exactly the build shapes up. Right, so it's taking shape. You could probably guess what sort of shape that I'm going for. It's kind of a crown, like golden crown, very regal, very bling. But it needs a few little flourishes, a few little bits of detailing. So I'm going to add in a few expensive items, such as a diamond block in the front here, sort of like a gem set in the front of the crown, and maybe a few emerald blocks as well, just to add a little bit of colour, break it up a little bit, and add a bit of detailing into the build, make it look the part. So yeah, it's coming along quite nicely so far. Yeah, let's just do that. Another emerald block there, and we'll try and make it symmetrical and put in a diamond at the back one here as well, so it matches. There we go. I know, it's crazy. It's like day 4 and I'm already using diamond blocks in builds. What is going on? But it's looking nice. It's looking nice, which is what it's all about. It's all about making things look amazing. But it's time to build the actual part above it, which is going to be a large sort of floating golden carrot up in the sky there, centralised over the crown. So let's just work out the middle point here and pillar up. I think that's high enough. It's about 30 blocks off the floor, give or take. So we'll start here. Let's build out a tip and go in 4 directions. Build these up. Not sure how big this carrot needs to be, but we'll place some blocks. We'll jump down. We'll have a look, see what it looks like, and then if it needs a little bit more filling out or detail, we can always come back up here and do that. I haven't got any scaffolding yet, so that would have been very handy. But I'm just going to glide down and see what this looks like with moist. Hello. Yeah, it does look a little bit thin at the moment, so I think it could do with filling out a little bit. So I'll just pillar back up again and see about sort of fattening up this carrot, making it look a little bit chunkier. Maybe not all that way down. Maybe it's hard to judge when you're up here. You just have to sort of try something and see if it works. And this is why sometimes it's good to try things out in creative and see what works and what doesn't work, so you kind of don't waste your time building it in survival the first time properly. So, but I don't tend to use creative that much. I should use it more. It's definitely a handy thing to map things out with. But yeah, I think this is looking quite nice. It's getting nice and chunky. So hopefully it won't look too blocky and odd from down there. So let's just fill out the rest of these corners, and then we can do another sort of fly over and see exactly what it's looking like. I think we'll have to make the end a bit longer, definitely. And then of course, as you know, yeah, totally could actually chop these bits out, because there's a lot of gold blocks that you don't actually need to see. So I'm totally gonna save on these, because I can make a heck of a lot of golden carrots out of those. A heck of a lot. But like I say, my farm is pumping out the gold, so it's okay at the moment. A lot of people are using it to get some XP, so we're going to put some brown wool on the top, I think, to add the sort of the stalk stem part of the carrot, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, let's just add a layer of this in. I've only got so much brown wool at the moment though as well, so I had to especially go get a load of cocoa beans from a nearby jungle to be able to craft this stuff, and I've only got so much wool at the moment. It's still quite early days in the game, so there's no wool shop yet. I'm sure there will be. I'm sure there'll be a shop for everything as time goes by, but for now we're just going to have to struggle with whatever resources we've got, which is diamond blocks and emerald blocks and gold, but a little bit of brown wool, that seems to be rarer at the moment for me. So this is hopefully we'll bring it out one more step, I think, and go up another 2. Not like that. So yeah, it's looking nice and chunky now. The carrot, it's daytime, so everything's burning except the things that don't burn. There you go. But I'm looking at the crown and thinking it looks a little bit sort of flat, like there's not much sort of depth to it. yeah, it sort of goes around in a nice curve, but I definitely feel like it could do with a little bit more work on bringing in the edges a little bit to make it look a little bit more realistic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out, say, two layers of the gold blocks down around the bottom, see what it looks like with yeah, let's just take out those temporary blocks, see what it looks like when I bring it a step in, like yeah, I'll probably leave the entrance one where it is, but then bring these in a little bit on the side like so, and like that, and then break these ones out. So yeah, once again, this is why sometimes it's a good idea to try things out in Creative first and see what they look like before you go ahead and build them in the real thing. That's what all the sensible players do anyway. I'm not sensible. But yeah, I think that looks a lot better. It's giving me slightly less floor space inside, but to be honest, I don't need that much shop space in here because I'm only really selling a couple of different types of things. So yeah, let's quickly redo all the rest of it, and yeah, I think that should make it look a lot more realistic. Yeah, I like that. That looks really nice. So we'll just do the back side of it as well, and then we can hopefully get to work on the floor, which again, you can probably guess what that's going to be. Just gold everywhere. Did I mean to take that block out? Yes, no, no, I've done that wrong. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's going to be a 2. There we go. Building in circles, man. not simple. But yeah, we'll just get rid of the rest of this, and then it should say 2, 1, 1, 2. There we go. So let's just pillar down and see what this looks like. It looks pretty good from inside. I need to put a roof on this. Probably just some clear glass or something, or yellow glass, something like that. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that so far. It's looking, that looks like a golden carrot, and it looks like a crown. So yeah, quite pleased. But we'll just rip out the floor as well, because you can't just have a dirt floor in here. It needs to look the part. You want people to think it's a professional establishment when they come in through the door, and when they see the amount of gold that's gone into the build, which is a lot. But like I say, hopefully it'll be worth it. Hopefully it'll bring in some diamonds. Right, so let's take a step back and admire my hard work. It's looking pretty good. I'm fairly happy with it. It just needs a roof on it, in the crown, and some lighting. Not exactly sure what we're going to do for lighting yet, but we'll come up with something that looks the part. But yeah, it's looking nice. And now I've just got to put in the stock and the signs and an ender chest, because all good shops should have an ender chest in them for their customers to be able to get to their wallets and be able to spend their diamonds. So we'll just take out a load of golden carrots and start stocking this bad boy up. So yeah, I'm very pleased with the progress so far in the shopping district. We're all putting in a lot of hard work, as the goats do. So yeah, thanks very much for watching today's episode, guys. And we'll be putting out another one very, very soon. And I hope you are so far enjoying our exploits here over on Rocketcraft. It's been a lot of fun so far. We're putting in a lot of hard work, and I hope you do all appreciate it. And we'll be looking forward to more shops going up in the very near future. There's all sorts of dodgy deals going on out here, diamonds exchanging hands, and I don't know what's going on. I've lost track. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.